So now that we have reviewed what we learned last week, we have some new stuff to learn. Yeah, that's just a picture. I'll show you later. But do you know what a vowel is? Or a consonant?
Consonantes.
Mm-hmm.
Vocales y consonantes.
Yes, vocales y consonantes.
Okay.
Okay. So vocal is vowel in English. Vowel.
Vowel.
Mm-hmm. And consonante is consonant.
Consonant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So here's these two words you can look at and see how they're spelled. Vowel, consonant.
Vowel, consonant.
Mm-hmm. And so, tell me some vowels.
A,
Mm-hmm.
I,
Mm-hmm.
la I no lo sé. No la sé pronunciar, la I. La del medio. O, U. Vamos ahí.
Mm-hmm.
A, I, no sé la otra.
O.
O, U.
Yeah, there's 5 vowels.
Yes, 5.
So I have them written here.
Esta es la que no sé.
Mm-hmm. I.
I,
Mm-hmm. Just like I. So A-E-I-O-U. Good. That is
I, O, U.
you.
Oh, U.
Mm-hmm. And that's good because it's the same in Spanish. So.
A, E, I, O.
Mm-hmm. It's just said differently. So
Mm.
A-E-I-O-U. Just kind of like.
I, U, O, U.
Mm-hmm. So this, to remember, the I
I,
is like your eye.
I.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And the U is like you.
U.
So maybe you can use that to remember it.
A, I. No. A, I. No. A, E,
Good.
I, O, U.
Good. So that works out really well since you know those vowels
Wow.
in Spanish.
Okay.
And so if those are vowels, you want to just list a few consonants for me?
Consonant. B, C, D, F.
Good. So everything else. If it's not a vowel, it's a consonant. So here's a long list, but
okay.
we don't have to
W,
go over those.
F, N,
Mhm.
Q, S, R, P, H, C, V, B, G, K, T,
Mhm.
Y, L, X,
X.
X, N, O, V, Z.
Good. So the reason I'm just making sure you know this is because vowels and consonants are very important in how you pronounce a word. Vowels and consonants both make sounds, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like M. What sound does an M make?
M.
No, mama.
Mm-hmm.
And they're the same in English and Spanish, but the difference in English and Spanish is the sounds that these vowels and consonants make. So same list, A, E, I, O, U, it's in Spanish too. B, C, D, F, G, H, all of those, same in Spanish, but different sounds.
Mm-hmm.
And so what you need to know is that the name of a letter is different than the sound the letter makes. You understand?
Yeah.
So
Very good.
W is called W. That's the name of the letter. W. But the sound a W makes is what?
W.
What's the sound it
The
makes?
sun. What is the sun to me?
Sonido.
Sun.
Okay. So yes. So that's where we need to understand that the name and the sound are different. So what is the name of this letter?
W.
W. Good. What is the sound of this letter?
Sun.
Sound. So the sonido of the W is W.
One.
W.
Wa.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, like what?
Coming right from
What?
Park
Good.
on the sidewalk when you can't see a sidewalk.
Hi. It's fine. It is cold out there, isn't it?
Hi. Hello.
So I'm just gonna write this down really quick. So this is new information for you. Okay, so you have a letter. Okay, a letter.
Letter.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, the whole alphabet are all letters, right? You know that. That's good.
Mhm.
And then the different letters have names,
Names.
okay? So the name is A, B, C, D, E. That's what we call them, right? You understand?
Yeah. A, B, C, D.
But also, they have a sound,
Sonidos.
okay?
Name is sonido.
So the name of this is A, B, C. The sound of that is A, B, C.
A, B, C.
A, B, C. Do you understand what a sound is?
Del sonido de cada letra.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
So what is the sound of this letter?
And. And. Mm. Mm.
Good, okay. So you know that the name of this letter is, what's the name?
Name. Name. Okay.
What do you call this letter?
N.
N, good. So N is the name of that letter. And then the sound that it makes?
Mm.
Good, okay. So you know that two different things, the
Mhm.
name and the sound.
And sound.
Good.
O. ¿Cuál
Yeah.
es el sonido?
O. And this, in vowels, that's what we're about to talk about, have sometimes different kinds of sounds that they make.
Sound. Okay.
So now we're just going to talk about vowels. 'Cause consonants are a lot more straightforward, and consonants are a lot easier than vowels because they pretty much have a uniform sound. There are some exceptions, but vowels can make different sounds.
Okay.
So there are two kinds of vowels.
Two counts. Okay.
Short vowel and a long vowel. So I have them right here.
Short.
Short and long.
Cortas y largas.
Yes. Yes, exactly. Short and long. Now, a long vowel is most time the actual name of the vowel. So that is when the vowel makes the sound A, E, I, O, U. For example, these words. She, he, no, go.
Ma.
Those are actually part of something else. So, he, she, no, go.
She, he, no, go.
Okay, so what is the name of this letter right here?
The name?
Of this one.
A. A. I. No. A. I. I is E. Ay, se me olvidó.
E.
I-I-E-I. I-E.
A-E-I-O-U. Okay. So this is an E.
E.
And so that's the name. And then if you read this word,
She.
she. So what sound is that E making?
E.
E. Okay?
Mhm.
So in this word, the name of the letter E
E.
is making the sound.
That's
E.
E.
And that means it is a long vowel.
Lola.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And so same thing in he. This is the letter what?
E.
E. And then what sound is it making?
E.
He.
He.
So it's making E
E.
sound. And what about this letter? What's that called?
O.
O.
No.
No. So you hear O.
No.
So it's making an O sound, and its name is O. So what kind of vowel is it? Long or short?
No. Long. It's long.
Long. Good. So, yes,
It's long.
long. Yep.
Mm.
So,
She.
she,
He.
he, no,
No. Go.
go. So in
No.
go, oh.
Yeah.
It's the same as the name of the letter.
Mm.
And so that's important to remember what a
Okay.
long vowel is.
Long. Okay.
And then the other one, a short vowel. Can you guess what a short vowel is? If a long vowel makes the same sound as what the name of the letter is, then what do you think the sound a short vowel makes is?
Sure. I don't know.
It makes a sound
Yes.
different than the name.
Yes. No. No.
So, a short vowel does not make the sounds A, E, I, O, U. Instead, they make different sounds, like ant, ant. So what is the name of this vowel?
A.
Yeah, that's the name. What sound is it making in this word?
Sure. A.
Read this word.
Ant.
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 So it's making an ant sound.
Ant. Yeah.
Ant.
Sure.
Ant. So the letter is A,
A.
but the sound it's making is ant.
Ant.
Mhm.
Ant.
So that means it's a short vowel.
Sure.
Mhm. And so let's look at this word,
Sun. Sun.
sun.
Sun.
So what is this letter right here?
U.
U. Good. So that's the name of the letter, and the sound it's making is what?
Sure.
Sun.
Sun.
So sun.
Sun.
N.
Sun.
It's making
Olvídalo.
a sound.
Vamos. Ay.
So it's making a different sound than the name. So it is a short vowel.
Sure.
Yeah?
Sure. Pins.
Pins.
Pins. Pins.
Pins. You know what a pin is? It is like a sharp thing that you sew with. To make a pin. You understand?
Okay, okay, yeah. Yeah.
Like for sewing, coser.
Or
Yeah.
para coserse.
Mhm.
Los alfileres.
Yes, yes. So that's a pin.
Pin.
So what is the name of this letter?
I.
I. Okay. So what sound is the letter making?
Short.
Short. Can you make the sound?
Pin. Pin.
Okay. So p, I, n, z.
In.
So what sound is this I making? I. So
Pins.
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 Pin. I.
Como E. Sí.
Mhm.
Pins. Sí.
So it is a short
Sure. Yeah.
vowel.
Pins.
This word.
Knit.
Net.
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 So what is the name of this letter?
I.
No.
No. E.
E. Good. Good. You
E.
remembered. E. What sound is it making?
Sure. Is E.
Ne.
Net.
Ne.
Net. Net. Net.
Net. So it's a
It's corto. It's
short.
short.
Mm-hmm. What's the name of this
Nunca le he
letter?
puesto atención a eso. Tap.
That's an O.
O.
Sorry, it might look like an A, but it's an O. So
O.
that's an O. What
O.
sound is it making?
It's short. It's
Tell me the sound.
the Sunday.
Mhm.
O. O.
But in this word, it's not taupe. That's not it.
Tap.
It's top. So the sound the O is making is ah. Top. You understand?
Mm-hmm. Tap.
And
It's
so
short. Tap. When
Okay.
O. Long.
yes, ah.
Tap.
Mm-hmm.
Short.
So vowels A, E, I, O, U have different sounds.
Mhm.
They can say A like ape, or it can say A like cat.
Cat.
And A can also be just there's a couple more examples of what they could be. But can you tell me a long vowel and what a short vowel is?
Long.
What's a long vowel? I'm looking for like a definition. Dame una definición.
Definition. De algo,
De long vowel.
de una palabra grande, larga. Oh, una vocal. Larga.
In English.
Oops. No, right.
Give me a definition. So, a long vowel is a vowel that has the same sound as the name. Okay. Well, we will get into this a little bit deeper in other weeks, but now I just want you to know that there's such a thing as long vowel and short vowel, and vowels and consonants, and make sure that we